that should be taken lightly in any situation. For the WWE, there have been numerous occasions where Vince McMahon and his creative team have pushed the limits too far, creating controversial angles and completely insulting wrestlers who had passed away. See these moments in different ways the WWE went way too far. Miss Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth is considered one of the greatest valets and managers in wrestling history. She spent several years in the WWE by the side of Macho Man Randy Savage. Sadly, Miss Elizabeth passed away in 2003. Just months after her death, the WWE aired a piece on their confidential TV show that actually played the 911 call Lex Luger made when she was unresponsive. It was a poor choice by the WWE and a very tough segment to watch. Ric Flair. Ric Flair has had a lot of ups and downs in his career, but one of his biggest losses was his own son and former wrestler Ric Flair. Reed had a history of drug issues and died at a very young age. The WWE creative team decided to use this tragedy to add fuel to the fire in the feud between Paige and Charlotte, Reed's sister. Paige openly mocked Reed's battle with addiction, and the wrestling world was shocked that it would become part of the storyline. Eddie Guerrero. When a wrestler passes away during his career, it can send shockwaves through the WWE. That's exactly what happened when Eddie Guerrero died. After Eddie died, the WWE capitalized and exploited his death to help further a storyline between Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton. Among the disrespectful things done to Eddie's memory, there was one point where Orton stated that Guerrero was actually in hell. The exploitation dragged on for months before it finally ended at WrestleMania 22. Vincent James McMahon. Vince McMahon's father helped build the company that his son now owns today. Vince may be grateful for his father, but he has also exploited his name on numerous occasions. During the WCW and ECW invasion angle, Paul Heyman lashed out and stated that Vince may have actually killed his father. Years later, Vince McMahon presented the Vincent James McMahon Legacy Award, which was nothing more than a fake honor to help get Stephanie McMahon some booze and help showcase the return of Shane McMahon. Mabel. Whether you know him as Mabel, Viscera, or Big Daddy V, Nelson Frazier has had a pretty big impact in the WWE. He's a former King of the Ring winner and had several memorable feuds with the likes of The Undertaker and Diesel. This is why it was so shocking that there was no mention of the big man when he passed away. No graphics, no video package, and no dedication from the WWE announcers. Hawk of Legion of Doom. The Legion of Doom will always be known as Hawk and Animal. This is why it's so troubling that after Hawk passed away in 2003, WWE tried to capitalize on the Legion of Doom by introducing a new partner for Animal named Heidenreich. Not only did he join up with Animal, but Heidenreich got his own Legion of Doom face paint, and the duo won the Tag Team Championship. Many fans cried foul at the poor attempt to revitalize a legendary team. Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer will forever be associated with The Undertaker, and his passing was a shock to the WWE Universe. As CM Punk feuded with Taker, things got taken to a whole new level when the memory of Bearer was brought into the mix. Not only did Punk insult Bearer, but Paul Heyman dressed as him just to mock him. Things got taken way too far when Punk dumped out an urn supposedly containing Bearer's ashes all over The Undertaker. Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes not only had a legendary career, but he has 2 children living out his legacy. This is why it's so surprising that WWE would insult and exploit his death for some cheap heat. During a backstage segment on Raw, Goldust was gifted a Dusty Rhodes teddy bear that was snatched by Carl Anderson. Moments later, the head was ripped off, insulting the legacy of Rhodes and upsetting Cody Rhodes in the process. Owen Hart. After Owen Hart's passing, his family wanted the WWE to leave him alone and allow them to move on with their lives. This would not happen. After several legal battles, the WWE won the right to feature Owen Hart in various productions and release a DVD Blu-ray compilation of the star entitled Heart of Gold. After the release, the family immediately released a statement saying they did not support the DVD and felt like the WWE was exploiting his name. And number 1, Brian Pillman. It would take less than 48 hours after Brian Pillman died for the WWE to exploit his death and use it to try and increase ratings on a WWE episode of Raw. In one of the most uncomfortable interviews ever, Vince McMahon actually talked with Pillman's grieving wife live on the air. Again, 48 hours after he had died. The whole interview just feels wrong, and it's extremely hard to watch his wife look so grief-stricken, shocked, and upset on the air. Well, there you have it. What entries do you think were the most disgraceful? Should the WWE have apologized for any of these actions? Is there any that we missed? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the Sportster on YouTube.